Of course, of course. Oh, it's good to see you, bro. I'm doing good. Mhm. Oh, dude, of course. Love that, dude. Love it. Happy to have that, dude. Happy to be working close with PFM. We super happy to be getting closer to you. I need the download for Jacob because I'm doing the podcast with Jacob tomorrow. So before we get off today, before I leave you, I want to make sure you give me some sauce of a good thing or a good direction you think I should take that conversation. But yeah, trading today, going well. I mean, the news this morning or this afternoon, I should say, coming in now, Vance will depart for Islamabad on Wednesday. Isn't that funny, dude? We're negotiating this piece in a town called Islamabad. Isn't that funny? I got like that's bro, but like when you, it's crazy, dude. It's just crazy. It's a crazy. It couldn't have just been like any other city, like a random name. It had to be Islamabad. Like it's crazy. But no, I'm hoping that the news will continue to juice the market today. I don't like to see the market just kind of drifting lower like that. We had a crazy rally though. I missed it. I was in the Bahamas. I'm sure we follow each other on social, so you saw. I missed a lot of the move last week. But now seeing things like starting to settle to start this week doesn't really surprise me. I tried to play the range actually this morning. I lost. I took a 15-point stop trying to buy the bottom at opening range low. Lost that trade, but I did fight my way back, got on the short side of it, and now I'm up 3K. It's actually my second Lucid account, bro. So I think I told you I was going to try it.
I saw that you got partnered with them, and then I saw you were going to start trading them. Which, dude, congrats, because I'm a big Lucid fan.
Big Lucid fan, and they're
are you funded already, or are you eval? Yeah,
they are.
Eval. Okay,
it's cool. It's a 150K because I posted flex or direct because to me the direct seems super appealing, but then the chat was all saying flex.
So for someone like yourself, dude, and Czar, myself, direct is not a bad choice because we're usually going to make 500 to 1,000 and we're happy, and that works well with those accounts. If you don't mind pushing the gas a little bit on those flex accounts, it's better ROI, right? Like you're spending way less money.
100%.
But I'm still, I've been trading for a long time now with these prop firms, and I'm still trying to figure out what makes the most sense for me. Sometimes I'm in the mood for flexes, and other times I just go with
what is the determining factor of that? Because like my perspective.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what it was. Yeah. Last month, I talked about this a lot. My spend was a lot higher than I would have wanted to have. I still made like 6 to 8K profit, but way heavy spend. I spent like 6 to 8K and I was not happy with it. And most of that spend came in like a couple of days. It was more of like a tilt spend. And I think a lot of people don't talk about that. When you start making a lot of money from trading, it's easy to just like, push your foot on the gas when you probably shouldn't on those evals. For sure. And so going into March, man, not March, but going into April, knowing that we were dealing with this Iran stuff, knowing that the markets are a little bit, wishy-washy, and the data that I use for most of my trading isn't always as solid as it has been in the past, just because of a tweet or something. I decided not to go with the straight to fundings and just to play around with the flexes and your select accounts at Tradeify and stuff like that. Just because the entry to that is a lot more expensive. And if I'm not in tune with the market, it doesn't make sense. But when I'm on fire, man, those straight to funded accounts make sense. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? And Zarb said today, dude, he's trading 50K straight to funded accounts from Top One Futures. And I didn't know this, but when you hit 53K on one of those accounts, you could take out $2,500.
Interesting.
That's insane.
They're saying in the chat, check the chat. They're saying sound okay. Finally, just make sure that you're unmuted. No sound from Alex.
I'm unmuted. I should be unmuted. Yeah, you guys should be able to
okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah. So then, okay, now that's fair. I'm pretty much aligned with you in how to see these things. So I'm looking at it like with the discount code, the flex for the 150 was just under $300. The payout on it is $3,000. I don't think it's 3,500. I think it's 3.
It's 3K. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You can go at this thing. In my opinion, I should be trying to get halfway done it day one. So that's why yesterday, so yesterday I go for it. 2 losses, max loss, cooked. Today, I'm up 3K. So I'm stopping for the day. It feels like you're playing blackjack. You're like, I don't want, how close to the 4,500 do I want to get? I'm going to stop today. I'm going to try to get it done by the end of this week, let's say. And then the goal, I was talking to Claude about this, but basically to maximize.
As in your bot?
Yeah, my AI.
Okay,
right.
okay.
It was saying based on the rules from Lucid, you should be shooting for like 1,200 a day. So it kind of aligns with exactly what you're saying to then get to that 5 days once you're funded to get that maximum $3,000 payout.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, here's the thing, man. I don't love that I have to make 9K and then make 9K
exactly
to get $3,000. I mean, it's 18 grand to get $3,000 is disgusting in my opinion.
Exactly.
So it only makes sense if you're pushing the gas heavy at the beginning, because you really almost want the eval stage to be like it didn't exist.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I passed it in 24 hours. I passed it in like maybe you're taking a massive trade in the daytime session. And then maybe as soon as Asia opens, you get like a previous day high below VWAP or something, and you can just get into it short, I'm just throwing it out there. But that's kind of how I like to trade those, because then it doesn't make sense, man. You're taking forever to make 18 grand to get paid 3 is almost like, it just makes me want to throw up. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and it's not that you have to get the 9 grand again in that buffer, but you have to make like to make it the 3K payout at the 20% consistency. You're going to make 6 to 9K, so it's going to be something close to that. Yeah,
exactly.
So it's
you're
like
still going to need to make at least 6. So you're making not 18, but you're making
kind of
like,
crazy when
15.
you really put it that way. That's why the direct seems so appealing. But I think it speaks to the audience too, bro. Like a lot of people that are doing prop firms want to keep spend as low as possible.
They can't afford to direct. It's just that's what it is. You know what I mean? And I remember when Lucid started to get really big, he does a really good job, AJ, with talking to the community. And he was like, all right, guys, I got to get rid of one account. Which account should it be? Should it be the Lucid Direct, which is the direct to funded, or everyone in the chat? I mean, there was like 8,000 people in this thing. Everyone said, get rid of the direct accounts. And I was like, and I wrote, and I hate to be a dick, but I wrote, it's because you guys are poor.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to be an asshole, but I was like, I get it, man. If you don't have $500 for an account, you rather keep the $60 account or $40.
For sure.
People don't realize
more tries, right?
But they don't realize a $600 account probably gets them their first payout rather than
all the fees that they've spent.
Exactly. Yeah. And I say it a lot, man. I say it a lot. You know what I mean? It makes more sense. And that's just my own opinion, but there's probably data there to kind of back it,
What's your, since we did our podcast, it wasn't even out long ago. I feel like the vibe kind of shifted on Twitter a little bit of like, live accounts and people almost feeling like live accounts now are where prop firms are hedging their risk. What's your take on this?
I completely agree. 100%.
It seems like it's hard to argue, right?
It's hard to argue. What's funny is I had a guest on yesterday he's kind of an outlier. He uses an algorithmic software to find areas of price that are good mean reversion areas. And usually his trades are 300 to 400 points. And what's interesting about him is that he made most of his payouts from live accounts. So he gets moved live pretty quickly, but then he takes a live account to like maybe 80K or 100K over like 2 to 3 week period too, which is kind of wild.
Wow.
He just got the 100K My Funded Futures lifetime payout. So he just got that after a 2 week period. But I mean, it makes sense. The way he trades was just, like, I hate to say it, but Trump set him up for that beautiful 2 week period because we had
he crushed it.
Yeah, we had 16 days straight of like, new
record. And leave it alone.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it was the perfect time. He put his foot on the gas when he needed to. What was cool about him is he came on stream yesterday to talk about stuff, and we're just chatting, dude. And then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes into our conversation, I'm like, hey, you want to share your screen? He shares it. He's in a position, and he's up like 6K. And I'm like, bro, you're just talking to me for 20 minutes, like nothing's going on, but you're in a 6K position. Yeah. Gangster. He was like, yeah, but this is usual for me, He's like, this 6K might actually come back to break even. It happens. And I was like, man, I'm not as strong as you there, bro.
I had a guy on the podcast once, and he trades a bunch of accounts. He's one of those older guys that has a bunch of screens and trades a bunch of accounts.
Yeah.
He had an Apex trade running and lost $6,000 on the podcast. And then at the end of the podcast, he's like, I think I lost that Apex account. I was like, you think? Like you weren't like actively monitoring? And he was like super casual about it. And then at the end, he like joked. He was like, yeah, so you owe me $6,000 for this podcast. I was like, oh shit, dude, that's crazy. Yeah,
that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
We got a lot of comments in here, bro. Someone says, hey, Austin, love your podcast. It has helped me tremendously. This is Julie J, by the way. Julie. What up, Julie?
Yeah, what's up, Julie?
Austin, hello
Yeah,
from
they
London.
want
Can we
Evan on
have
stream.
Evan in PFM TV too? Hey, I'd be happy to have Evan one day for sure, man. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, Evan's a good guy.
He's a Jersey guy or what?
Yeah, he's a North Jersey guy. So you guys will get along perfect.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. People love you, bro. I love you, man. And
Thanks, bro.
and yeah, I was happy to get you on here because I was like, damn, we got a lot of unfinished business to talk about.
100%, bro. It sucks that, I swore to God before we did that podcast, I was like, I think Alex said to me he's in Florida. We should do the podcast in person. And then when I remembered you were in New York after we started talking, I was like, damn. So I feel like, I got a couple of guys in New York that I got to get up there. There's a studio that I used with Zarb before. It was out in Brooklyn, and then we had Italian food afterwards. So it was a fantastic time,
Sounds like a win-win to me, man.
Oh, dude, it's a great win.
But imagine me, you, Zarb, Ike, all of us sitting down in New York.
100%. Yeah, because Ike's not too far. We could definitely.
No, he's close, man. And we've been planning something together, like to get together. So it could
okay, well, keep me in the loop. I'd love to be involved. I don't mind even. I can make the drive in now. So since I'm in PA, I can.
Yeah, you're not that far, dude.
Yeah, yeah. That's perfect. I think the audience that we're talking to, especially with the prop firm match thing. Yeah, love that. Yeah, I think that's what I was kind of going at. Was like a lot of people are getting introduced to prop firms for the first time, and I feel like with prop firm match just offering like such a good resource. There's been other comparison sites that have tried to, I think, cover this. Prop firm match really does a good job. That's why I'm super happy to be, working closer with them. We're having the boot camp in less than a month. It's coming up in just a few
By the
weeks.
way, now that you're bringing it up, dude, I was going to say, I'm actually going to come support you. I know you keep saying that nobody else can come, but I'm coming in through the.
We can talk. I'll make sure we'll take care. If you can get down
in. Dude, come on, bro. Florida's my second home. I'll come.
All right. So we'll text me later today. We'll talk. But what I was going to say is we got John coming and Luke from the prop firm match staff, and I'm super excited to have them come just meet a bunch of the traders that are using all the prop firms listed. We got Clay and Cam, both from Top One Future, should be there. I got a couple of guys from Bootcamp that are coming.
What you're gonna have to do, bro, is set up a streaming booth so that I could stream the PFM show from there, dude.
It's funny you said that. So I was talking to the video guy today. He does like our video team, and I was telling him my vision for everything. We were looking at the footage from last year because it's all on YouTube. I record the whole thing, and he's like, "Do you want to do live streaming for the event and sell live streaming?" And I was like, "No." And I've thought about it, and I'm like, it takes away from how impactful the in-person thing is, because people will pay $50, $100 to watch the live stream, but it's worth it isn't the same impact to them that it would make it worth it financially for me to devalue what it is to be there in person. So I was like, no live stream.
But what I could do, man, and I'm thinking about it now just because we're talking about it, is I could be there because if I want to go there, what days is it again?
It's May 14th.
But like weekdays or what?
It's Thursday, Friday.
Okay, so let's say Thursday, Friday. I still have to stream for PFM, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at it more like I'm streaming, but with a microphone, and I'm walking around talking to people at the show, like there, and asking like, what are they getting?
Definitely
talk. You see what I'm saying?
Talk to John about that. Talk to the team about that.
It could be a cool idea, man.
100%. I'd be cool for that because you guys got to run the stream anyway.
That's what I'm saying,
Match is the platinum sponsor of the event. So absolutely, if you guys want to do something like that, for sure.
Talking a win-win there, bro.
And maybe you get them to cover your hotel and your flights. Then you can stay at the hotel with us, and then you just be in charge of that. Yeah. We should cook on this. Look at the good ideas.
Definitely cook on this, man. We got ideas coming together. Austin or Alex, can you tell us the difference between the different top one account types?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the top one guy. I'm a top one guy, but I don't know the info. So I know my boy can.
They got a lot of accounts right now. I think they're trying to slim it down. I hope. Right now, what I could speak on, like I had a pre-live account with them. I've had a lot of payouts with them. The success that I found is in their instant funded. I think Top One right now, instant funded still is one of the best out. So the Ignites and the traditional instant funded, those two account types are what I would focus on. They have evals if you're into evals, but I think there's better evals out right now, to be honest. I'm really enjoying Lucids. So it's really like, what are you trying to do? But I was thinking about this, bro. If you're a trader who has an account that's an eval, and you've been trading it for, let's say, a month, and you're halfway to payout, I would argue that guy should be trading an instant funded account, not an eval. Because if you can keep an eval for that long and keep it in profit, you're better off just consistently working towards an instant funded and working with it in consistency.
Dude, I'm a big believer of it, man. Like people say that they hate 20% consistency, they hate those kind of things, but the reality is that most people, and I don't have the statistic, but I guarantee you it's probably somewhere around what I'm talking about. I bet you most people would have more success with a higher entry fee, which means straight to funded, and then just going for 15, 20% consistency, because they'll walk away without giving back their money.
I agree.
You know, and bro, when I was going for the 100K challenge, I had Tradeify accounts, and I took multiple Tradeify 150K straight to funded accounts to over 13, 14 grand over like a month and a half period, right? It wasn't quick, but it was over a month and a half period. And I maybe took like 15K from those accounts.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, like if people just have patience,
you'd be so much better off.
You're so much better off. And don't be afraid of the higher ticket entry, because everybody goes for this 40. I mean, you know, the Apex $30-$40 entry, but then they're still paying over 100 once they got the activation fee. 100%. But then you got people paying the $90 at like a, you know, Tradeify or Lucid, which is awesome. But if you just paid $350, $400, one, you might take that account way more serious.
Yep.
Right. And two, I think, and I'm not a prop firm, but I guarantee if you ask, what's his name? I always forget the guy from Top One Futures. What's his name? Clay. Yeah. I like Clay. I bet you if you ask him for data on that, he probably would say, yeah, I bet he'd probably say that the people who are buying those accounts are probably getting more payouts. I don't know about consistent payouts, but more.
I agree with that.
Yeah. They're probably getting a payout at least once, right? From those accounts.
Yep.
But that's my take, man. That's my take.
No, I'd agree with that. So someone asked in the chat, straight to funded, instant sim, or Ignite. So the S2F that Top One offers is actually my least favorite account, if I'm being honest. I don't like intraday trailing drawdown. So that one to me is not even on the table. I suck with intraday trailing drawdown, I think. So for me, I'm just looking at the Ignite or the instant sim. Instant sim has a bigger payout cap, but it's like Alex was just saying, it's more expensive. Higher entry fee, a little easier consistency score, and bigger payout cap. The Ignite's cheaper, but it's a tighter payout cap and a little bit different of a consistency score. So I think you're paying sometimes, in a sense, with prop firms, you're almost paying for the easier route, right, Alex? Like in a simple way, the more you pay, the easier the account should be in theory.
100%, dude. And at the end of the day, man, that to me, I'm not saying, look, this is, I guess I'm going to come out and just be clean about this and be clear. If you've never gotten a payout, stick with the flex accounts, stick with the easy, cheap accounts, because you need to prove to yourself that you can get paid first. Right.
It's true.
But once you can prove that to yourself, I think those instant funded accounts, man, people are sleeping on those instant funded accounts, man. I'm telling you right now, you know, and people think you need, I mean, I know I'm kind of the poster child for like trading multiple accounts. People see me all the time. I'm trading 10, 15 accounts, but I'm a big believer, man. I looked at Top Step and I pulled close to 60K. Never did I have max. I mean, only like one time in that run, I had max 5 accounts. Really? Usually it was 3 accounts, 2 accounts, 3 accounts. And I was just getting more and more payouts out of those accounts. You know what I mean? Like I would lose 1 or 2 off the rip, because the way that I trade is once I'm max funded, I always put 1 or 2 aside for really aggressive trades. And then 3 accounts are always bundled together, trading the same model, same base hits, same everything. You know what I mean?
You know what it made me think of? When I did a boot camp 2 years ago in Dallas, I talked about my biggest wins and my biggest losses. I was like, the average stuff you see on stream, because we were streaming still at that time, I was like, that's not important for me to talk to these people that come to a seminar for. And this was like a 40-person one. We were growing, but it wasn't the biggest one we've ever done. And I showed them the outliers on the wins, dude. And it's kind of like what you were talking about. It's these like me having this other account that I was being aggressive in, and I was just laying into it. You know, one of them was actually a Top Step account that I went over. So it's interesting when you go back after a year of really good documentation and look at your big wins and your big losses. Sometimes they're actually like you said, these weird, aggressive outlier moments that you have to be there. You have to take advantage of. If you didn't,
for sure.
You know, and just another point on this, we were doing a review in the Black Shirt Club for another guy I could introduce you to. His name is Thomas. This kid's a good trader. He's 20. I don't remember exactly how many it was. Let's say, I think it was 19 wins last month and 16 losses. And there were 4 trades that went into profit, 70% to TP, and went full red against him. And he took those as losses. And we were talking about, those are 4 different clicks in the month. That's it. That's one different decision a week that makes the month go from 19 wins, 16 losses to 23 and what would it be, 11 or 12, something like that. Sounds way different. Sounds way better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's a great trader. You know,
such few moments make the month. You know what I'm saying? It's so
for sure, dude.
That's why focus is so important.
100%, man. I love that you said that, but it's true. You know, some of these people, especially, and let's not even talk about futures. I know we're futures traders, but like even when it comes to options traders, most of those guys make most of their money in like 1 or 2 months. You know what I mean? Like they know when to put their foot on the gas and when to take their foot off. And especially, they have to look for volatility, especially with options. For us, it's a little different, but I still feel the same way. I feel like, one mistake could cost you the entire month. One poor risk management, one bad, you start to DCA into something or whatever it is that you're doing because you're tilted or whatever, Today, my day started off terribly, dude. And I got into my 10 a.m. stream on my Discord. I'm from the get-go. I'm like, hey guys, listen, this is what I went through this morning. This is how my day is starting off. I'm going to hope it doesn't, kind of jump into our trades here, but I'm human. I'm not this robot. So just want to be honest. Yeah. And dude, right off the rip, my first trade, I was like, for some reason, my left screen is usually ES. My right is NQ. For some reason, they were both NQ. And somebody was like, hey, you have NQ on both screens. I was like, ah. So I go over here, make this ES. I click on it. And then I keep talking about what I'm looking for. I go to take a long, it does it in ES, dude, because I had clicked the ES screen. So now I'm in the wrong trade. So now I have to cut that for a $100 loss. Now that's how it starts, and people were like, dude, it's so cool to see this because this happens to us. Like you're doing what we do, stupid mistakes.
Right, the same
you know what I mean?
Mistake. Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
And I'm like, guys, I'm telling you, when your day starts off shitty already from something, sometimes you're just not on point. You know what I mean? 100%. And bro, but I read the price action. I saw what I was looking for, was able to adapt, and we made money. Everybody's green, Yep. I come into this session, which I call the Lunchbox, which is just something that I've been trading from 12 to 1:30. And dude, the success that I've been having with Lunchbox for many months now, but on stream has been really crazy. I'm gonna have to show you something about. I'm gonna have to show you a little bit about it.
Why do you think? What do you think is the reason?
Oh no, it's just data, bro. It's data, and it's this. This is my secret weapon, dude. I mean, you're gonna have to use it, dude, because I know you're into VWAPs, bro. But the 12 to 1 o'clock VWAP.
All right, yeah, tell us.
Is the most underrated VWAP in the game, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you got to start looking at this 12 o'clock VWAP, dude. The amount of time people come into my stream are like, what's that purple line? Is nuts, bro. But look at this thing. This thing is magic. It's like a unicorn on a chart, bro. And I anchor it from 12 at 12 o'clock. It's the 12 o'clock Lunchbox VWAP. And so Lunchbox is kind of, think of it as an initial balance where you have data based on a high and a low, but then you have this VWAP that has even more data, right? So I'm going to blow your mind right now, dude, because you're going to be like, no way. Check this out, bro. So obviously we're bearish because we have, at this time, we have the overnight session and the New York session VWAP above us, right? They're both here. Whoops. They're both right here. But if I break this down from a statistics point of view, okay, you have the high put in first and you have the low. I think it was here. The low. No, at the time it was here. Let's say this is 12:30. So the low is second, right? The more we continue to put lows, it's still keeping the high first. So based on that alone, you have a high probability chance the low is going to get swept. So when the high is put in first and the low is put in second, the low is the higher probability to get taken, right? Now, here is where it gets crazy, dude, is when you use the data that I'm about to show you. This indicator was created by my team.
Okay.
But it's using 200 sessions of data, previous sessions of data, but I'm going to show it to you right now. So look at this table. Actually, I already have it on. Let me just go here. Okay, so check this out, dude. We have a I'm on the 30-second chart, but let's go to the 1 minute here. And then I'll show you like all the different time frames. So, okay, we have a, I'm going to get rid of ES just for this one, just for me to show you this. And then we're going to I'm going to just go back in time for a second. So somewhere around here. Okay, great. Or actually, let's go to, this is fine. Okay. So what you're going to see here on the data, bro, which is kind of wild, is right now it is 12:42. Okay. So I'm more and more likely to start thinking, all right, the high is put in, the lows are put in, like we're going to most likely continue lower. Okay. Here's the beautiful thing is the higher I go on this time frame. So let's say I go to the 5 minute, we get more sessions on the data table. Okay. So here's the numbers I want you to look at. After a sweep, we have a 79% chance that we're going to return to the 12 p.m. anchored VWAP.
Wow.
So that means after the hourly low or high gets taken, we have a 79% chance we run it all the way back to this purple line. Okay. Before the sweep, we have a 63% chance that we go back to 50%. You can already see that we did that. This one candle ran all the way back up to 50%. So that's kind of off the table for me already. We already retested 50%, which is also that VWAP. Okay. And this is a perfect A+ setup because we also are below both VWAPs. So where somebody might be looking for us to return to these VWAPs to then get short, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the highs put in, the lows put in, and I'm looking for a break of the low, right? And before the break of the low, I'm looking for a retrace to 50%. So like I said, as I go higher up, man, look at the statistics here. It's crazy. So if I go to a 10-minute chart, let's say,
okay,
we're gonna get more sessions.
Okay.
Okay. So you have an 84% chance now that we're going to return to that 12 p.m. VWAP after we sweep the low or the high. Okay. But in this case, we're looking for the low because I already said the highs put in first, lows put
That's
in
a
second.
crazy stat. 80% anything is crazy.
Okay. And that's over 69 sessions, brother.
Wow.
All right. 69 sessions. So we have an 84% chance, right? Now check this out. The high to low is forming and we have a 70% chance to take the low. You see it right here?
Yeah.
70% chance that we sweep. The sweep bias is low because we formed the high to low. So out of the last 69 sessions, 70% of the time, we took that low. Okay. Wow. So now that you have that data, let's watch this play out, bro. We milked this thing. I'm going to take a 3K payout because of this trade. So we got in short. I got in short here at the 50% and I took it off around here. Okay. But I'm going to let you play I'm going to play this out and let you watch it right here. Let me get rid of the box.
The box is pretty sick though.
It's a sick box, but it just, you know, it's not great for streaming. It's like huge there, you know?
Yeah.
So watch this play out, man. And I'm here talking about, I'm like, guys, we have an 80+% chance we're going to return once the sweep happens. Guys, we have a 70% chance we're going to take the low. You know what I mean? So I'm talking about all this live, man. And look at this thing play out. So now we know that this is the actual low. Okay. Because this is the low of that hour of the 12 o'clock session now. Right. And it's already 12. See what time it is? 12. Actually, hold on a second. It's 12:55.
Mm-hmm.
So watch. You're going to see. We're going to put the low in now. Remember, we're bearish. We're bearish. So right there, that low gets put in, right? Now it's already past the 1 o'clock. So now 12 to 1, we have the high. We have the low. Originally, that was the low, but now this is the low. So this entire move lower, right? We were taking shorts off of that VWAP and 50% of this because we're already bearish based on, you know.
That makes sense. I follow.
Yeah. Okay. Now watch this, man. I got in short here, okay, which was not the best short. I got short somewhere around here, right, which was horrible. But I got short here looking for us to take this low because I know that we only return back to VWAP 8% of the time before taking the low. So I have a 92% chance right now that we're going to continue lower. Right. Exactly. So I get into this low, dude, and I start adding. I have in 1 contract. I'm in 2 contracts. I'm in 3 contracts.
Oh, right? Nice, dude.
I start adding into the bad boy, dude, and watch what this thing does, dude. And we all just milk this thing. This thing scares me a little bit, right? I'm in the hot seat, but here we go, dude. Look at this move. Boom. Wow. All the way down into, all the way down through that TP area. I had them layered in here too. So we made like $1,000 in this trade, maybe a little more.
Quick, too. That's quick.
And now remember, dude, what do I say? 80% plus. We go back to the purple line.
So now you're buying it back up.
So now I'm watching to see when we get into the longs. People are asking me in the chat already, hey, is this, are we getting into the longs now? I'm like, not yet. It has to show us that it's ready. You can't just long it back in. Sure. We got to see some sort of support. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you'll see. I liked the 620 area. I was talking about it to the chat, but I'm letting this thing do its thing if it wants to go a little lower. So it overshoots the 620 area here, right? And I start to see that we are starting to hold this area. This is also an area that I like for support. I was saying 620, so I call it out. Take the 620 longs, guys. Stop here at the 600s, 20 points, looking for that push right to that purple line, man. And this thing just sends it, bro.
Oh my God.
Like sends it, bro. And even a 15-minute gap that a lot of ICT traders would be scared of doesn't even stop us, bro. Price just rips right to that purple line. I mean, look at that. Right through.
Oh
80%.
My God.
80%
okay,
chance,
so now tell me again, where's that purple line anchor to? 12 o'clock?
It's the start of 12, bro. Start using it as a VWAP trader. I know you love VWAP.
12 o'clock VWAP.
12 o'clock VWAP is one of the most underrated VWAPs in the game, bro.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. You didn't need to convince me that hard, but you convinced me.
I'm just showing you the data, bro.
Yeah, because you can see. I mean, you can see now it extended back.
Yeah, and it's even using it as support again. You know what I mean? And
in a sense, it's like a handoff. In this sense, it's not actually touching New York VWAP, but it's a time-based anchor. So yeah.
Time-based anchor, exactly. And man, the statistic behind that sweep, and if you just go look at yesterday and other days, it's kind of ridiculous. Like you might get a move, like a parabolic move out of this range, right? Where we just start to look like we're going to go. And then all of a sudden, bro, an aggressive sell-off right to that purple line. And it's not just NQ, ES as well. Same statistics. It's actually crazy, bro.
I'm with it, bro. All right, I'm with it.
So peek it. I wanted to give you that sauce because I was like, yo,
no,
I know Austin loves VWAPs, bro.
We reconvene on this next week. When I come back on next week, we reconvene.
Perfect,
on
dude.
This,
yeah. We'll
chat
about it, man. So 12-1, man. I'll send you the indicator so you can at least peep it.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, man. So it's been going really good, dude. It's been going really good overall. The live streams have been just crushing it.
The feedback is awesome, dude. Everybody seems to love it. So
yeah, man. And we're making money, dude. You know, like that's the thing about it is you can't hate when you're making.
What do you think is the most popular firm right now that people are trading with? Lucid?
People go nuts about Lucid giveaways, man. They want Lucid giveaways. I mean, it's like this chat will go crazy for a Lucid giveaway.
Chat, what do you think? What's the most poppin' firm right now?
And I held one for you, bro, to give one away with you.
Oh, look at us.
Yes, sir. I don't know, chat. Let us know. What are you thinking is the...
yeah, I want to know what chat says, too.
What's your favorite? Lucid? When's Lucid? Question mark. But yeah, man, people go nuts about it. Listen, I'm a big fan of Top Step. I said that on the interview. Top Step, a big fan of Lucid, and a big fan of Tradeify.
Yeah.
Top 1 futures for the instant. I said that too. I like that a lot. TPT too. Those are the ones that I love, man. TPT, people are sleeping on that.
For sure. Especially with the daily payouts on TPT.
100%, man. Those daily payouts will pay you.
100%.
What are your thoughts on with TPT specifically? When you lose a funded account with them, they give you the option to buy it again for $600. How do you feel about that, dude?
I don't know how I feel about that. That's tricky. Yeah, dude, it's tricky. I like TPT a lot. They're actually sending me some merch for the backdrop of the screen. So like I love TPT from a business standpoint. I don't know if I'm going to ever spend that because I feel like I can just do an eval with them quickly and save myself a few hundred there probably rather than pay it. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I haven't had to pay it in a long time. So I haven't had that thought come across my mind. What do you think? Does the chat say pay it?
Man, it's just buy top 1 instant fundeds with 600.
I'm more of an instant funded guy too.
I hear you, but here's the thing, dude. And I'm not this kind of trader. I'm not the kind of guy. I've never bought one. So if I was to show you my TPT right now, I have a bunch of blown fundeds over time that I've never bought. And you can see because it has 3 resets that you're allowed. Okay. I've never bought any of them.
Okay.
But I've been thinking about it. But like, I guess the way that I think about it is if I get a really big payout, I might buy 5 of them for, like whatever it is, $3,000 or whatever.
Okay.
Because dude, if I get over the 2K buffer on the first day, I can take, let's say I make $3,000 the first day, which is not hard with these markets.
No.
With these markets, you could actually do it. It's aggressive, but you could do it. You could do it in 2 days. You're talking about a 5K payout. You're already making your money back in 2 days. You know what I mean? Like, so I would only do it if I was really confident in my trading. I haven't done it yet, but when I'm feeling it, like feeling really good about the markets, man, like for Lunchbox today, we're 3-3. We haven't lost, So yeah, when I get in sync, dude, I'm in sync and I'll do it. But I just like asking that question because me and Zarb were like, we're never going to buy one of those accounts. We're never going to buy it's hard to spend that money, man.
It's definitely hard.
You could probably buy a couple instant fundeds. Lucid is cool, man. Their demographic are the kids. That's cool.
I feel like that's how I felt about alpha futures. Like, I don't know anyone that's like an older trading with alpha. I feel like
I've never traded.
Me neither.
I've never traded alpha, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Or aqua, alpha or aqua are 2 I have not tried yet.
Yeah, any of the A firms that's not Apex, I haven't traded. What are your thoughts on daily loss limit of 1,000? Because it is becoming the nemesis of my trading, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that, bro. Especially for a guy like you or me. I don't know if I just don't think that that's a good place, a good boundary to put on.
I bring it up because in my shorts this morning, I took drawdown and both of my Apex accounts hit $1,000 daily loss limit. The other accounts were in drawdown about 1,000. I was getting ready to cut them, but the trade was still valid. I held through it, made $1,000 profit.
Right.
So it's like, okay, Apex cut me off at 1,000, but all the other accounts are up 1,000. Like, what kind of crap is that? You know what I mean, man?
100%, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like too many boundaries like that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Consistency
100%.
score is about as much of a boundary on that as I'll go with. Top one at one point had an ESS score, which was like an equity stability score, but that factored in your wins and your losses and made it harder. Whereas the consistency score really only focused on your wins, not being too big. Which I think from a prop firm's perspective, it made sense to me of them trying to see someone who could be consistent to therefore give them a live account or give them more benefits. So like, I felt like a consistency score was justified, because why would I want to work with a prop firm that's letting people YOLO trades too heavy? I'm not a genius, 100%. But like if they're getting rammed by guys,
there's got to be a consistency on one side of it, right? Like you either have to have the consistency on the eval side or you have to have it on the funded side. You can't just YOLO through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Agreed. Because there are people, bro, who have very good luck and can go 4 or 5 days just winning big. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's not like that's not possible. But with the consistency, it really does stop it. But I'm not going to be a hater and say that if Top Step gives me an account that has no consistency, I'm not going to say I'm not going to be excited about that, right? Like that's why I like them, because they do have it. But there is consistency on the eval side, you know. I recently spoke to Funded Next. I had like a call with them about, they just wanted to talk to the community and see what people were feeling about their accounts. And they're like, if you could build the perfect account, what would it be? And I was like, oh, you don't want to know, because I've been thinking about this one. So I was like, man, you know, if you can get an account that is around the same price as Lucid, as the entry point of a Lucid Flex 50K or Top Step 50K, which is, I think they're like all around $100 these days, right? $90.
Yep.
If you can get an entry point with that, but do a 1-day pass. But here's the thing: a 1-day pass with no consistency, right? But you cap the cons.
You have to.
So it's like a 2 or 3 con, not 5 cons or whatever. People
so
tighter. So you have to actually like either get into a really great trade or have to take a couple trades that are really good to get you to pass that 3K, right? So I think that's the way to do it. And then I was like, do no consistency in the funded, but cap the payouts to $2,000.
That's fair too. Dude, there's so many levers you can pull.
Bro, tell me that's not a great way to do it.
Dude, it could be. It absolutely could be.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You're talking the same entry point as other accounts, a 1-day pass, which most of these people are looking for, but they can't find it anymore, right?
Yeah.
And then, okay, I can get paid, no consistency. I can get paid $150 a day, 5 days. Let's just say 5 days. Maybe be sweet and give them 4 days. Nobody's done that, right? But cap the payouts to $2K and then move them live after 5 payouts. Like, that's not a bad deal. It covers your ass as a firm, but it gives a trader the best edge, or not the best edge, but the best.
I wonder if somebody's already cooking that, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man. I might have to, somebody give me a call. Give me a call. Because I think that's the best plan, man. If I had to be honest, and no DLL. Like I'm not here to hate anyone. You know, we're prop firm match. We love all the firms we're working with, but you know, My Funded Futures came out with this account recently that is all about, it's for the trader. You can only have one of them as a funded trader. But again, that DLL of $1,000 is not there to help anyone, in my opinion. If you want to get a payout, I think. I'm not saying that you should lose $1,000 in a trade. That's not what I'm saying.
What platform would you trade that on? If you had to trade one platform, would you do it with a Trade-Evade thing so you can trade it on TradingView? Do you like this the best?
Yeah. If I'm trading only one account, it's going to be TradingView for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I've always been about the trader, I want traders to get payouts. You know what I mean? I understand prop firms are a business and you need to, mitigate your risk. But at the same time, I can't tell if the reason why the companies are moving us live quicker than ever before is because they're being greedier or if because we're getting better as traders. I haven't figured that out yet. And I guess until I see the back end data, I can't give you the answer on that.
I'm going to guess it's probably like both.
Like a 50-50 take on that?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're probably right, man. It's a business at the end of the day, right?
100%.
So
then 30,000 in Q. I would not be bearish, Caleb. That's my biggest.
Yeah, I'm bullish right now for sure.
Yeah, my biggest downfall is my bullish bias sometimes, but ultimately I feel like you can't go
Here's
wrong.
the thing, man. Higher time frame, everybody wants us to go into these like gaps down here, right? And it makes sense. Like you got a lot of gaps to fill, but I've been burnt so many times trying to like get price to go back to these areas that I don't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I just don't. It's not to me, I'm not going to do it.
No.
We have been writing below both. I mean, this is the cleanest you could see it, man. These VWAPs have just been, I mean, insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're not a VWAP trader, what are you doing today? It's been killer, but yeah, man, it gets tricky, dude. It gets tricky because it's as much as I made money shorts and I also made so many longs. I have a long bias right now. You know, I have had a long bias for a while because that's what the markets have been doing, man.
100%, dude. So it's hard to fight that, Caleb. But you know what? I try my best to stay on the right side of VWAP. Like today, most of my money was made on the downside. You know what I mean?
Sure. For sure.
Still going to short the market. I'm not saying to only be long, but I'm definitely quicker in my shorts. I'm more aggressive in my shorts and taking profit than I am in the longs. For better or for worse, sometimes I'll hold along longer than I maybe should, and it'll still work out because we're in a bullish market. You know what I mean? So,
but you're not going to short at the lows.
No, dude, that's not as best I can. No, I might buy it too high and have to buy it again lower because we're in up.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to short lows when I know that could be a higher low and bottom. Yeah,
100%, man. Yeah, 100%. I'm on the same page as you for sure.
Yeah, so dude, all right. So then, especially because you're VWAP, like if you can get PFM to get you out to the event with John and everything, Czar will be there. Brian Shannon will be there. He leaves Friday. Sick. But if you're a VWAP guy, get the picture with the goat, bro. We're doing it for the photo. You know what I'm saying? Do it for
I'm trying to be in that. I'm trying to be in the event, man. I'm trying to hang out with you guys.
100%.
I don't have to speak or anything, man. I just want to be hanging out.
I got a great lineup of speakers. Brian will be doing a lot. I have panels already set up. I have Steve Collegian. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's
yeah. I think I saw him recently on one of your podcasts.
He's like the famous guy. He's like an older guy. He's got crazy hair and he's got screens all over his office in Connecticut.
Oh, I've seen that guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
So
that guy, is that the room where like you have to kind of like squeeze in because
I think that's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I got in touch with him from someone who will be at the event that was at my event last year. So it's another just meeting of the minds, dude. It'll be like a live podcast. I'll be chopping it up with him, doing some Q&A. Dude's made a lot of money across a lot of different markets. So it's going to be a lot of learning.
It would be super sick, dude, if like I had access to some of these people to just like drink. So I'm streaming from 12 to 4. So if I can get some of these people onto PFM and just be like,
guests. That's why you should come and stream, but you should come for both days. So one day you can just meet people. Because Thursday, we finish at 4:00, and then at 4:30 we have a happy hour out on this deck. The hotel.
Dude, 100%. I'll be there hanging out with you guys.
Huge deck over the water over Tampa Bay. So we're going to go out there. That's food, drinks. Everybody will be hanging out. That's where I don't want you streaming. I want you to meet everybody.
No, my stream is at 4, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not working overtime here.
And if you come, I know John and Luke are coming. We are doing a dinner Friday night too. That's a separate cost to cover the dinner ticket. So we'll square it up. So you just got to talk to them and see what they want to do for you, bro. Because I think it's a great idea to have you stream. You tell them I green light that for sure, and see if they'll cover the hotel. There's still rooms at the hotel. I just don't have any on the discounted rate. We filled that.
That's fine, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to be like
so much fun, dude.
Yeah, I'd love to be like, yo, guys, I'm here live from the ASFX.
Bro. I mean, we'll have
sick, dude.
My all my staff are coming, of course. Zarb, everybody. Everybody's bringing their kid, their wife.
Whole family.
It's a whole family thing. Yes.
I mean, it's a write-off for me, dude. So
it's a write-off for everybody, brother.
Exactly, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, and I mean, for me to have 100 people in here, if you want to, dude, we can pull it up really quick. Let me show you something cool.
Yeah. Let me give you the screen. Actually, I'm hogging it all, dude.
It's okay. Let me pull this up.
I even forgot to put you up in the mobile here.
I was gonna say something, but I was just letting it go, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know if we're actually live. Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, you're live. You're good.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So on my we're live on my YouTube channel too. I was able to stream it to my stuff too, so it's good. So on my YouTube channel, I have this playlist here, brother, which is all the videos from last year. So you can actually go and rewatch it. Some of the sessions have 20,000, some have 5,000. Mixed reviews on some of the individual speakers. Some of them, of course,
Can't make everybody happy, right?
Can't make everybody happy, brother. But this is a really good way for people to see like what we do. So like the beginning of the day starts off with us live trading like this, where we have a projector showing charts, guys sitting in the front of the room, and then those guys leading the trading session and everybody just sitting and trading with them.
Cool.
Then as the day goes on, we will go into like more panel style and lecture style discussions. That comes in the afternoon though. It'll be live trading and a session in the morning, lunch break for an hour. Some people eat lunch in the room. Some people go to the hotel bar and eat there and drink. And then everybody comes back. I give them an hour. And then
how many people do you have in this event already? Like, I know you guys are sold out, right?
100. Yeah.
Nice. That's sick. Yeah. Is this your biggest?
This is the biggest. So I'll show you too. We have security and everything, so people can't be rolling up and like pulling up to the hotel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really nice hotel right on the water.
Oh, dude, this is super nice, man.
Beautiful bar. Like we're all hanging out here at night. Everybody's having a good time. And then the room itself, I can see if I can find a good little video of the room. Yeah, here you go. So you can see this is the ballroom. But so from front to back here, you're looking like this is my view on stage. So the back of the room is that glass wall.
Beautiful.
So all the way to the back.
Is there a reason why you picked Tampa specifically?
I lived there, so it was like easy for me to justify. I had resources there. Like I knew a video team. I knew I could produce the event. My previous job, you remember I told you I was a DJ. I used to plan these events. So I know I'm very good at coordinating all these.
I mean, you know, my previous stuff is photography and nightclubs, so we're very similar.
We're very similar. So like, dude, I've even coordinated this year. We'll have a bigger stage, bigger projector, plants on the stage, different backdrops on the stage, tons of banners. Like, so each year I try to level it up. But last year we sold 56 tickets. So this year is double. And at the back of the room last year, I had circle tables. So lunch, everybody got up and went to the back. This year I said, we're not going to fucking do that. We're just going to have you sit at your regular seat or just go into the lobby or go somewhere else for lunch. And then
come back.
Yeah. And then we can fit more people in the room. And that's what we did.
All right. Final boss for this, right? Okay. Is that New York for you?
I don't know, dude. Cause I've done one in Philly. I've done one in Arizona. New York, I like would really need to be confident I'd have the pull to get people there.
I mean, I have pull in New York.
You have pull, so Zach has pull, KV.
Yeah, I can definitely talk about it. But I'm just wondering if it's, you know how everyone always thinks like, oh, I gotta do something in New York. Like when they're doing people that are like event people, they see their Chicago, New York, LA, like 100%. Miami, whatever.
100%.
Like I'm sure you have like a goal list for places, right?
No, honestly, no. I have nothing planned.
Someone says London.
They want me. I'm going to the prop firm match event in London.
I might see you there, man. I might see you there.
I think you should. I was in, with these events, bro. This one will be the most profitable yet, and still, I would not call it a lot of money that we make on this. And I'm paying for everybody's travel. Speakers are all. I was
going to say it's more of it's better for your portfolio, right?
It's content,
the relationship building, community building, content. And then eventually these things will be 300, 400, 500 people met one day.
Man. You can go that direction, but I kind of want to pivot. Hear me out. I want to do a trader retreat next, where we do like a nice wellness resort. We all go, we rent the conference room, and we trade together in the morning. But the afternoon is workouts, good food.
Oh, I love that. Some yoga, good music,
all that, whatever you want. All of that. There's hotels I've been to that have this. One of them is in Arizona, something like that, where we could all go enjoy. That would be more interesting for me to plan than another one of these.
So let me know, man. One of my best friends owns like a huge company. They have restaurants, hotels all around the United States. They have one in Arizona. They have Arizona. They have Las Vegas. All that kind of stuff. So let me know, man, if you ever 100%. Want some of my relationships.
No, and honestly, it would end up being, I think, a lot of the content guys, because I'd invite all of my friends, you guys first. We'd all like do it together, and then maybe open it up to. It would be expensive, of course, so it's not going to be for everybody. You know what I mean?
But like maybe 5 people from my Discord want to join.
Exactly.
5 people from your community.
And if it's at a hotel, they'll have plenty of rooms, and anyone can come. And the food, so something like that would be cool. But
what about a trading cruise?
Yeah, right. Getting drunk on a boat with everybody every day sounds great. No, but now this year, what I did was I'm moving this around. So here, the left side is going to be the stage this year, all the way to about halfway, and then this side will be the projector. And then because it's so many people, there'll be a TV back halfway on the side of the wall on the room.
So people that are further away can
just to make sure they can see and they don't complain. Yeah, exactly. So, but then like what we did was we ended up doing these panels where I'd have the guys up on stage and I was like questioning them. This was what we had set up. Doesn't look bad, but this year's going to look sick. I'm not going to show anybody what I got yet, but it's going to be awesome. So just
did you pay $4,000 per chair? Like I heard in one of your podcasts.
No, not $4,000. I was able to knock it down. Yeah, exactly. I was able to knock it down. But you know what's really cool, bro? Last year I had like Randy and Thomas, two guys, the guy I just mentioned, Thomas and Randy, they both spoke on stage about their trading journey. So it's definitely not something that I keep to like exclude. It's open format. It's not really meant to be like Austin's show at all. You know what I'm saying? It's me highlighting what I'm doing a little bit, but also highlighting what other people are doing well, especially this year. This year is all VWAP. Last year was a little bit different, a little more sporadic. This is futures. This is,
you know, what's funny about it, man? I was thinking about it and I was like, you and I are very similar in the sense that you're a great trader and you make money. I mean, how much have you taken out so far this year just off that one account?
Already over 6 figures just this year. Okay. So I've already crossed 100 grand this year.
Okay. So you're up over 100 grand, right? But yet a lot of your time is put into lifting other people up and giving them platforms and all that kind of stuff. And that was always my goal with, when I hit the 100K, it was a great goal for myself. But you know, I said it the other day. I was like, damn, PFM is actually helping me fulfill my goal of being able to have people on but not only that, but bring people that I like and that I want to learn from and that I want people to learn from and like, you know, bring them on the show, talk to them, you know, and do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love that, dude.
You know, for me, I like that part of it, but I also, it's financially motivated too, like having multiple streams of income.
Of course.
Super cool. I like employing. I got a bunch of employees between our graphics team, my coaches. Like I like having a staff. We meet every day. Like it makes entrepreneurship exciting. Like I like the structure of my business. I don't think I would flourish on like too much free range, like just being a trader, floating out, doing nothing. Like I need structure.
No, I agree, man. I agree 100%.
And I came from working at that prop firm. Like you remember, I was telling you I worked in New York. So like coming from there, like they had me streaming every day. So like that's part of like what I've been doing. Like I don't really know day trading without streaming and making videos. It's just what I do. You know what I'm saying?
No, and you're good at it, man. You're very good at it. So that's the thing about it is I feel like I'm headed in your direction where I'm building a big community. We reached over 3,000 people on my Discord.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, pretty, man. 4 months ago, I had 200 people.
It's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're going to be one of the guys. Like, I don't know if you've seen, I had this guy, Zach Boyage and Real Deal Futures.
I don't know who he is, but I've seen him on your.
You should have him on too. He's another great one.
Seems like a nice guy.
I feel like you and him are the same. Where like I caught you both at a good moment before you pop, and he's really blown up, and I think you're going to be the same.
Sick, dude. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. Transparency, honesty, just being a good person and showing up every day, man. That's all I can really do, right?
That's it, bro. And it stands out, bro, because there's so much. It's so easy to see, I think, the fake stuff nowadays. So like people really resonate, and being on prop for a match, like them giving you the platform is a huge big up. So now like I think you, Zach, like you guys all are taking full advantage of that. Like he's got his Discord popping now, Liquidity Lab. So like it's good.
Liquidity Lab is a cool name, man. I love
it is, dude. And it's good to see everybody flourishing. You know, the thing about trading is like we all can do well. Everybody can trade their own different way and everybody can do well.
I said this yesterday. I was like, there's so much room to make money in this business in any way that you want to go. It's not competition. It's like, yo, let's all, you know, hook each other up, dude. Like,
this is what we always say, dude. We're just be profitable. You can think
that's
whatever
it.
You want, whatever, but be profitable.
Dude.
If you're profitable, no one can tell you what to do. If you're not profitable, you probably should shut up and listen and stop talking.
And you're going to get called out eventually.
You're going to get called out, right? So that's where for us, we just let the results speak. You could be right, you could be wrong, could have had the best idea. Stanley Druckenmiller had that clip going viral over the weekend. It was like he had like 13 or 11 stocks that he was short in the .com bubble. They all went bankrupt, but he had a $200 million position that took on a $400 million loss. He realized the loss before those companies went bankrupt. So you could have the right timing and still be or you could have the right asset, right direction, wrong timing, and still lose money. So I think you got to, you know, keep these things in mind as you become, you know, trying to be consistent is one of the most important things.
I think we're about to squeeze higher here, man. We just holding this area here.
I did do what you said. I scalped it off that 12 o'clock VWAP right here.
Boom! Look at my boy.
I'm your boy, bro. Look, I got you in my notes too. I took 71.16, 3 minis to 71.12. So now I'm up 36.
Did you do that when we were chatting?
While you were talking, yeah.
Bro, guys, huge W in the chat for my boy here, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Bro. I'm not a fucking.
No, I know, but it's funny.
I'm gonna give a free game, bro.
Already put it to the test, baby.
Well, you know what? To me, it's like I like the idea always of being on the right side of New York VWAP, so I like shorts. And as it pulled back for 5 minutes into that VWAP, especially, that's where I'm like, okay, let's see if we get a little move lower. I'm not looking for a lot. I'm already up $3 grand.
You don't need a lot, man. You don't need a lot.
No, not with minis, dude. You don't need a lot ever, even with minis, especially.
Good shit. But one thing I will tell you, the thing I've noticed a lot is sometimes we don't retrace to, like on ES, sometimes we do retrace to them, but on NQ, we won't retrace to overnight or even New York. Sometimes we're very extended, but that's where that 12 o'clock VWAP comes in play. Sure. We usually will use it a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, W's, bro. This guy, hey guys, he's not just talking. He's not just talking. He's out here doing. All right.
I like to make a video about, because like like you said, I like to just share the journey. I want to show everybody with Lucid. Like, I burned one account yesterday. Now I'm going to get halfway to passing it today. If I can get it done by the end of the week, then get to pay out within a 2-week time frame. I like to make videos like that for people because then they can see like a guide.
What's
like, I feel like, what would I want to see? I'd want to see from the day I buy it, what the fuck should this look like for me to get money out of it? All right. He said he passed it in 4 days. Then he got, I like to show that. So I'm going to just try
what is realistic? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What can someone actually do?
They seem to do well on my channel,
Yeah, man. And people, dude, I'm telling you right now, dude, that interview, man, so many people have come into my Discord and just been like, dude, I found you at the right moment. I'm going through the same thing you went through before you found Jacob. And man, Jacob came to me. He was like, dude, I appreciate that. The way you talked about me. And, and I was like, man, well, I'm only going to tell the truth, bro. I'm going to be honest, man.
Oh, 100%.
No one's in this journey. Like, most people are not going to make this journey alone. You know what I mean? No. Like, you're going to need some hands to come and like pull you up that hill. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you want to take ever, like, unless you want to make it the longest possible thing ever. Yes.
100%, dude. So yeah, dude. And then Amos, Amos from Tradeify?
He's on Saturday. I interviewed him the other day.
Oh, sick, dude. He saw that interview and reached out to me. Was like, bro, amazing interview.
Yeah. 70K in 6 months. He's not your level, but he's catching you.
Who is Amos?
Amos.
Oh, he's cooking, bro. He's gonna be there for sure. He's a great trader. Very disciplined.
22 years
trader.
old, bro. 22 years old. What are you gonna do?
These youngins, dude. I mean, look. God. That's why I'm excited for you to have Jacob. 500 plus K in 8 months, and his spend is at about 120 grand. So he's still up almost 400. I think he's up 400K.
Good for him.
So is he going to be biggest payout so far on the show in like that short period of time?
Probably, if not one of. Yes.
Yeah. He's a monster, bro.
Yeah.
I think lean into the fact that he was an Uber driver. Okay. That stuff's always gonna sit well with people because it shows like young kid, believing in himself, still surviving, but believing in himself enough to keep at it. Sure. I think one of the cool things about him is that he was not afraid to reach out to every single person on X. I mean, there are people that he reached out to that may not have responded that he has blown out of the water now in a short period of time.
Good for him.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
that dude.
So that's definitely
full of the receipts. Full of the receipts, right?
Yeah, definitely that. He's a huge, and what's different about him than most people, which he's a huge believer in scaling and scaling heavy, and also being very heavy with his sizing. So he's like the other tipping, of most people. Like, most people are like afraid to get in heavy.
He's mastered.
And then you and I are kind of in the middle. Like, we'll put some risk on, but we're taking our profits. He's on the other end, man. He's the believer that prop firms are only there to go as heavy as possible.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's made the most money,
though. It's another thing to be able to do it.
Yeah, exactly. People join our mentorship and we trade slightly differently. And people were like, hey, man, I really like the way you trade. I said, look, I appreciate that you do that, but I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Jacob's made more money than I have. So really look at how he trades too. Like, don't just look at me because you found me on an interview and you've seen me trading live. Also look at him too. Maybe there's something there that you could take because he has made more money, man, Yeah.
I think that's the approach that's what makes you successful, though, is you take that mindset towards everyone. You know what I'm saying? Whether they made more money than you or not, you apply that mindset, which is key. I think that's a key.
Dude. Great advice, guys. Loving it. W's. Alex, did you make your first 7 figures? Yes. I did. Well, I'm actually, when I hit 100K, I was past 100K already because I had made payouts previous to this. But it was, but it was 100K since trading VWAP and IB.
Right.
That was what it was. You know what I mean? But now I'm at like 110 or 115.
It's good, dude.
So we're cooking, man. We're cooking.
We're cooking, bro. I'm hoping we make this a regular thing. I got to bounce on you, brother. It's been a great hour,
man. Love to have you whenever you want, bro. You get carte blanche on the show, dude.
I'll talk to the boys and hopefully we'll make it a regular afternoon.
Yeah, whenever you want to come on, bro. I got a lot of love for you, man.
Thanks for the free sauce too, and the extra $500 on the day. I appreciate it.
Let's go, dude. That's huge.
Yeah, everybody, good to see you. Prop for match people. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'm sure.
Guys, W's in the chat for the GOAT. W's in the chat for the GOAT, bro.
See you guys.
All right, man. I'll catch you soon, brother. Peace.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. We'll chat. Text me later, bro, so we can talk about the event.
All right, I will. Peace. Yo, what a GOAT here, guys. Let's give away a Lucid account. Let's give away a Lucid account because the GOAT was just in the building, man. I love Austin so much, man. Just such a good dude, giving people opportunities, you know, to share their story. A lot of you guys saw me or know me because of him. And yeah, just a great guy, man. Let's do this Lucid giveaway, fam. Who's down? Anybody down for a Lucid giveaway? Let's do it. We're going to do Austin Silver. It's going to be the no, you know what it's going to be, guys? Austin VWAP. Austin VWAP is going to be the giveaway. The code here. All right, guys, code is in. It's in the Prop Firm Match Discord underneath the PFM TV tab inside the giveaway portal. Make sure you head over there right now. We're giving away a Lucid account here just because we are thankful that my homie Austin joined the show. Always great to hear from you, ASFX. Thank you, teammate Alex, for the guest. Man, guys, I promise you guys one thing. I'm going to do my best to always have the most incredible guests possible during my segment, man. I put a lot into it. Talk to the PFM team about it, man. I message them all weekend like, hey, I want this guy. Let's get this guy. I'm going to reach out to this guy. Like, I'm a hustler when it comes to that, man. I don't want my show to be boring. I don't want my show to just be me yapping about the lunchbox, even though we're making money. I really, really, really want it to be about great traders, man. And I want to give you guys the sauce, you know? So guys, I'll give you guys a couple minutes here, give you guys a few minutes here, and then we will, let's get Ocala. I'm working on it, Bully. I'm working on it. He's definitely on my list, man. He's an amazing guy, dude. I love Ocala. Just a great dude. So it will be awesome to have him. So guys, we're trying to get a little bit of candles closing above 50% of this lunchbox range here. Are we going to take the lunchbox high? We're building liquidity here, right? We've got this high, these equal highs now. Interesting price action. Interesting price action. What did I trade before Lunchbox? I trade a 10 a.m. model, guys, that I trade live for free in my Discord every single day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, I stream daily, guys. I'm in my Discord from 10 a.m. to 11, and then I'm here from 12 to 4 every day. These streams are the real giveaway. Appreciate you, the team at PFM. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Your session is very fun and full of enthusiasm. Your session is great. Beautiful stories. Thank you. Dude, guys, come on. I love y'all. I love y'all for this. Might as well listen to the best. Guys, 100%, man. If people are out here crushing the game, why are we not listening to them, man? Let's listen to them, you know? All right, fam, one more minute here and I close the giveaway and we give it out. Lucid account, second account of the day. And I'm going to give a few more here. I'm going to be giving a few more here shortly. What's your Discord link to teammate? I'd love to learn more about your models. Hey, what up, Adam? I'll put it in the chat here, guys. It's discord.gg/teammate. Everybody's welcome. It's free to come into the Discord. Bobby says, "Viewers are my bread and butter." Yeah, guys, Discord's in the chat. It's in the chat, fam. All right, let's do this giveaway, fam. Let's do the giveaway. I hate those 3-day challenges. I hate the 40% consistency. It's kind of annoying, but I have gotten really good at them. So I do 900, 900, and then I do $700. 9, 9, and 7. Duck race. Let's do a duck race, guys. All right, I'm closing out the giveaway here. Duck race time. Let's go to Austin VWAP. That is the code. And let's get this into the Oh, Fury. I don't stream the New York Open. I stream 10 a.m. New York. 10 a.m. brother. Not the Open. So if you're there at the Open, you're going to be there by yourself. All right, guys. Good luck to all of the contestants. Let's get this party started. 3, 2, 1. And I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the giveaway here. All right, fam, I'm back. Congratulations to our winner, MT6373. Big congrats here. Big W's in the chat for MT. All right, guys, we're trying to get this breakout that I was talking about when Austin was getting ready to leave. Trying to get this nice breakout. Hard to participate right now, guys, in these longs. And I've already made a lot of money today, so. Okay, Alex, bye. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Serious move here, guys. Right off this 15-minute gap here. Beautiful. What an interesting move here. We're talking about VPML, right? As soon as I got over that weekly PML, it boosted. Can you go over that Lunchbox trade again? I definitely can. I can definitely go over that stuff with you guys. Let's see here, guys. What does this market want to do? So 15-minute gap tagged. See if we can break right through this 15-minute gap, or what do we do here? We have an SMT here on the 15-minute chart between ES and NQ. We have an hourly SMT at the high, though. Interesting, my friends. Interesting. No more Lucid accounts, guys. You've given away 2 already. We've given away 2 already, fam. See what Price wants to do here, guys. I'm watching on my, got my thing up here that I'm watching on very closely. We're getting a lot of resistance here. We're not getting back. We're not able to get above these VWAPs here. Even though we tagged that 15-minute gap, we're not seeing a lot of buying pressure coming in right now, guys. I'd like to see one more push higher. Like, I want to see us, if we can get back here and reject this, to then maybe start moving lower if it does want to be bearish. But as of right now, I don't have a clear read on it yet. I want to see one more pop that gets swallowed by the sellers. We'll see. Guys, we have 2 accounts left to give away. 2 accounts to give away, my friends. 2 accounts. We've given away 1. We've given away 2. Oh, wait, we've given away 1 Lucid to Darun. All right, we have 3 accounts to give away, guys. 3 accounts to give away. So this was a Lucid account. All right, so we're going to give away another account here, guys, shortly, all right? I'm going to do the next giveaway will be in 10 minutes. I want those thumbs up on the chat. Thumbs up in the chat, guys, on YouTube. Let's break that 600. Where are we at right now? Let's break let's see where we're at. We're at 630, guys. Let's get to 650 here. We're going to give away 3 more accounts live. Can we get to 650? All right, guys, thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get to 650 here for these next giveaways. Wow, what a pop to the upside here. Are we squeezing out these shorts? That's what I want to know. Made another high. Very weird price action. All 3 at once, please. Guys, not thumbs up in the chat, but thumbs up on the YouTube channel, guys. Thumbs up on the YouTube channel. It helps us grow. It helps us grow, fam. Check the YouTube, guys. Where we at? Where we at? 641. We're almost there, guys. 650. Almost there. Thank you. I appreciate that, Viz. Donated my thumb to your YouTube. I appreciate that, guys. I don't know if there's any more trades here for me. I feel like we're going to get a $3,000 payout today. Like, why mess that up, right, fam? Anybody else in agreement with your boy? My Lunchbox indicator is not free, but I am happy to give you a 7-day trial for free. If you're from PFM, PFM gets 7 days for free, guys. All the PFM fam gets 7 days for free. All right, guys, look at that. Payouts available. Payouts available. Do we take it? I don't have any more Lucid accounts, my friends. I do not have any more Lucid accounts. I gotta wait for these accounts to update, sadly, before we can request. And it looks like we could be trying to squeeze here, guys, at the end of the day. We could be trying to squeeze here. Squeezing higher here, guys. I don't have any looses to give away, my friends. I do not have any more looses to give away. All right, we're 646, guys. 4 more thumbs up. We're going to do this giveaway here. 4 more thumbs up. We'll do this giveaway here. Damn, we're ripping here, guys. We are ripping. It's going to be giveaway time. Did we hit 650 here, guys? 650 yet? Any new trader done for the day? So far, I'm done for the day, guys. I'm getting a $3,000 payout or close to a $3,000 payout. So I don't know that I want to put any more risk on here. Let's check the YouTube here. Guys, 654 thumbs up. Y'all are beautiful people. You guys are beautiful, beautiful people. Let's do this giveaway, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm creating the code. It's going to be all right, guys, the code is match1. Match1. It is inside the giveaway portal. Everybody go and join. It's not for Lucid, guys. We don't have any more Luces. Albo, I don't know why you blew 3 accounts, man. It's been easy price action today, my friend. We have been winning, winning, winning. Yeah, Discord is free, my friends. All right, guys, the entry portal has been created. The code is match1. You have to join the Prop Firm Match Discord, and we'll do the giveaway here live. I'm gonna give away 1 account now, and then we'll do another one in about 15 minutes. Okay. Is there a variation of the Lunchbox stat indicator for other sessions like Asia, London, or even New York Market Open? There isn't. So Lunchbox is specific data for that lunch hour. We teach in our mentorship, we do teach the initial balance first 9:30 to 10:30 session, and we have our own personal data plus VWAP, and we use FIB data over the last 4 years that we teach. So it could be similar to Lunchbox, but it is different. Sounds pretty cool, bro, but that sounds like a lot. Volume profile, initial balance, standard deviations, VWAP, market theory. It's a lot of stuff, man. But if you could do it and you're making money, man, congratulations. T-Trades, I don't know much about POC, so I don't talk about POC. I don't know anything about it, so I don't want to be the guy that talks about it. Yeah, Zach's the POC, guys. Any POC questions, you definitely want to ask Zach about those. That's for sure. All right, guys, let's do this giveaway here. All right, guys, giveaway is closed. Giveaway is now closed. All right, guys, 227 people here in the giveaway, which seems great. A lot easier for you guys to win. Let's go and set this thing. Let's get this party started here. Who is ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So, yo, Cash, congratulations, man. I'm sorry I was muted. Congratulations. But basically what I was saying is at the end of the day, there will be a ticket open for you by our staff, and you'll be able to get your giveaway, man. Congratulations. We're going to do another giveaway here, guys, in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're going to do one more giveaway here. But I was also saying that I've been in every single one of those giveaways, and I've never seen my name. I've been in every single one of those races. I've never seen my name. What a sell-off is correct. What a sell-off is correct. Huge move lower here. Crazy move, guys. Crazy move. And I don't have any accounts to trade on this. I've made a lot of money on all my accounts, so I got nothing that I really can put risk on. I'm also not seeing any real news that could trigger this. Iran's decision not to attend Wednesday's meeting is final. Iran will not be attending the meeting, guys. That is what's going on here. Iran will not be attending the meeting, guys. That is final. See if the markets care. See if the markets care, guys. I'm just watching. I don't really have anything else to trade, so I'm just watching to see. Do we recover here, guys, at these lows? Or do we continue to sell off here into this previous day low? Previous day low is very close here, guys. We might want to take previous day low. Oh, wait. Did ES take previous day low? Yeah, ES tapped previous day low. That's kind of annoying. Kind of a crazy move here. Previous day low right there. What is it doing? Does it want it, or is it going to inverse this gap and head all the way back up here? We have a SMT here, guys. Equal lows on ES. We have equal lows on ES at previous day low, guys. Interesting manipulation here. Can we get this inversion into these 620s here is the question. Pop into 620. All right, we got to pop into the 620s here. ES is starting to push higher here off that equal low. that equal previous day low. Those are the things you got to catch when you're watching trades, guys. When you're watching your trades, you got to catch these little things like these equal previous day lows here that just got an equal low there on ES. Very funny business here in the markets. Let's see what MOC does at 350. Let's close this giveaway here. Actually, have I started the giveaway yet? I don't think I started it yet. Have I? Giveaway portal. Nope. Let's create that new giveaway here. Equal low is the new code, guys. Equal low. It's been put in. If you're inside of the Discord and you want to join, if you're in the YouTube channel and you want to join these giveaways, top of the YouTube channel on the right-hand side is a pinned comment. Teaches you how to get into our Prop Firm Match Discord. Once you get in there, you sign up, go to the giveaway portal, guys, and go into the entry and enter yourself into the new entry portal that says equal low. When you type that in, you'll be added into this giveaway here live. Now we're getting a nice bounce off of ES's equal lows, man. What a crazy move here. 350 causing that little bounce here right up into the 640, 650 area. Let's see what price wants to do here. Let's see if price wants to continue lower and take the previous daily low on NQ as well, or if it just wants to create equal lows at previous daily low for ES. That is the question here, fam. That is the question. All right, guys, 1 minute here for the giveaway. We're going to close it out. We're going to do it live here on PFM like we always do. So you got to go to our Discord, Prop Firm Matches Discord. It's pinned at the top of the YouTube channel on the right where the comments are right here. Top, you'll see it. Well, we have it pinned there. You go to that and set yourself up into the giveaways through the portals I create. We're going to do one here in a second. And guys, just so you know, I have this in front of me, which is a tablet, and I am looking at different price on chart. So I'm looking at my monitors plus this in front of me right now. That's why you guys see me looking down. The question currently is, do we continue the sell-off or what? Oh, man. What time is it here? It's 3:54 p.m. Eastern, my friends. We're going to go ahead and close this giveaway here. All right, guys, I'm closing this portal here. Equal lows. We're giving out the equal low. We're giving out the let's just do the giveaway now, guys. Copy entries here. All right, guys, 255 of you guys into this giveaway. We're going to do this for 1 minute. Who is ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, guys, we got 7 seconds here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's the winner? Big congrats to Leo Gundruck. Leo Gundruck. And we're going to do one more here, guys. I got one more to give away here because today's a special day. We had our boy Austin on the stream. Congrats, Leo, man. Big congrats. All right, fam. Last giveaway here. Who is ready? We've done 4 giveaways already. I got 1 more to go. 5 during my stream is huge. That's the first time we're doing 5 during the stream, guys. Are y'all ready for this? We're going to race this one more time. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, guys, good luck to every single one of y'all. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ten seconds here, fam. 10 seconds. All right, guys, big congrats to our last winner. Our 5th winner of today is Bobby, the 00646. Congratulations, Bobby. That is our 5th winner. All right, Bobby, congrats. All right, fam, I appreciate all of y'all hanging out with me. It is 3:59, 4 p.m. The market is, or at least not the market. Market closes in about an hour, but I am done. What a beautiful stream today, fam. We had a great time here. We had Austin Silver on the stream. Tomorrow's going to be another great stream. Tomorrow we have Jacob Trades joining me. You guys know Jacob's my business partner. We have a mentorship. He also has done over $500,000 in payouts. So he is a GOAT and just a good dude. So we'll have him tomorrow on the show. Thursday, we have Mr. Zinc, I'm pretty sure. Let's check the schedule here. Let me check the schedule. Who is on Friday? I think it's Tim. All right, guys. So Thursday's Mr. Zinc. Tomorrow is Jacob. Thursday's Mr. Zinc. Friday is Tim and Q. So pretty cool week ahead. Great stream so far. We made money today, guys. So congratulations to everybody who was able to hold on to that, not give it back, be disciplined with your trading. If you join my Discord, I'll see you there. Good luck to all of y'all, guys. And like I always say, if you're looking for a prop firm, you got to check out propfirmmatch.com. It is probably the best place on the internet to compare your prop firms. And of course, with Code Match, you're going to get the best discount possible. I use them a lot. So again, appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You guys are amazing. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Have a beautiful night, my friends. And God bless all of y'all. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. Peace.